for calling Olive Garden. How may I help you?
Hi, do you still have the spicy Calabrian chicken breadstick sandwich on the menu?
We actually don't have that on the menu at the moment, no.
Oh no, it was my favorite. That's totally cool. I guess I'll just have to make it myself.
It's just breaded chicken, some Calabrian sauce, and you should be good.
I think I'll be good. Thank you so much for the help. I appreciate it.
All right. You have a great day.
You have a great day. I'm gonna have to make it myself. Trevor! Trevor, do you remember the breadstick sandwiches from Olive Garden?
I've been to an Olive Garden like maybe one time in my life.
That deeply upsets me as someone who Olive Garden was like the fanciest restaurant they'd ever been to until they were 16 years old. Here we have Olive Garden's breadsticks, and here we have their chicken, but obviously this is not suitable for a sandwich. So they took the dough that they made the breadsticks from, and they just made it into a larger bun. They just like fused 3 of these together and then baked it to create a breadstick bun. They thought this would save their entire business, right? This is 2015, they were really down in the dumps. They were like, we need to double down. People love our breadsticks. Let's make a whole sandwich line out of them. And then they did. And to promote that, Trevor, you know what they did?
What did they do?
They started a freaking free breadstick sandwich food truck, and they drove it all around America, and they just handed out free breadstick sandwiches.
Olive Garden had a food truck.
It was like the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile, except like the Olive Garden wiener-shaped bun-mobile. And they were just like, do you want a free Olive Garden chicken parm breadstick sandwich? And they were like, no, thank you. I got it at the actual restaurant, and it was really good, man.
Why'd they take it off the menu?
They took it off the menu because no one apparently ate it. I think it was ahead of its time though, because now Olive Garden, they've doubled down. They're like, if it's not Italian, it's not gonna be on our menu. As
This
you
is
see,
Italian.
they served it with the most Italian French fries possible. So all Olive Garden currently has on the menu that fit into this breadstick chicken sandwich is their actual chicken breast. We had to order the chicken parm with no sauce and no cheese, and this is what it comes as. So we have to make the spicy Calabrian sauce. They toss the chicken in, and a creamy Gorgonzola sauce. I like the way you do that, son. And then we have to recreate Olive Garden's breadstick dough to make our big old breadstick buns. How's that wet spaghetti treating you?
Cold ass noodle.
Cold as noodles. So we gotta start the process of making these breadstick buns, right? The idea is we're making Olive Garden breadsticks, but more big.
Like a log.
Like a log.
Like a nice bread log.
Like good old bread log. Some would call that a loaf of bread. We're just gonna start getting yeast blooming in water. Olive Garden's bread, it's almost a hybrid of like focaccia and then just like a white Pullman loaf.
Yeah.
The focaccia, I only say that because it's basically saturated in like some sort of viscous canola oil.
Something I do know about Olive Garden, a lot of oil.
I once ate 13 Olive Garden breadsticks in one meal. You ain't asked, Josh, why that? Well, I was boogie boarding all day, you see? Me and my best friend in high school, we go to the beach every day, and then on the way back, we would stop in the Olive Garden, still in our flip-flops and wet board shorts, sandy. For $8.95, they had the all-you-can-eat soup salad and breadsticks, and we would eat the entire family bowl of salad, and then see how many breadsticks and bowls of soup we could eat. And I ate 6 bowls of zuppa toscana and 13 breadsticks. Their zuppa toscana is delicious. It's spicy, it's creamy.
Calories. What was your daily caloric intake?
It was hovering at about 5,000. You needed a lot of breadsticks to keep all the energy flowing, you know? We're gonna let this all knead together with a dough hook. Trevor, lube up my bowl. So we got our bowl all lubed up. Woo! That smells nice. You ever just huff Pam? We're gonna let this knead for a couple minutes, cover it with a wet towel, then we can start shaping our dough logs.
Correct.
Oh, I turned it up instead of off. We're just gonna dump it unceremoniously into our bowl, and we're gonna cover it with a mythical kitchen towel that I don't wanna get doughy. Screw it. And we're gonna let that rest for about an hour until it's doubled in size. Then we're gonna start shaping our logs and let those proof.
That sounds good to me.
Let's do it. All right, now Halo. We wanted like a wet dough because Olive Garden's dough is just wet and oily and delicious. Tell me about your dough shaping technique.
Try and get it as flat out. You want to punch out the air and get it sort of into a square shape, and then
The way your hands did that so deftly was actually like really fascinating. Like I couldn't do that. I've tried to do what you're doing and I don't know how to make it to a square. It always just ends up like this screwed up like parabolic curve.
And then I just take it and I want to pinch in, and then I want to pinch in again. And right now is when I'd probably take the ends and kind of curve them in, and then I'd give it a roll for however long I want it to be. And I just take the ends one more time, try and pinch them in, roll it out a little bit longer, and then seam down.
Those are gorgeous. So these are gonna get a second rest, right? And they're gonna like actually proof up a little bit more and then expand out as they bake. Then just slather it in oil.
As much oil as we can.
We might just deep fry it. Might as well.
We'll see how we feel.
So our dough has been rested. Now we're just gonna lather it up, right?
Yeah. Just get it on there.
It's a thick cake of oil.
Yeah.
We got them lathered up in oil. They're gonna go into the oven, but we're gonna take a mixture of butter, oil, salt, and granulated garlic. We're just gonna really roll them in there. Like you ever see a person who just get like rolled in melted butter? Wow, I meant to say, have you ever seen corn on the cob get rolled in butter? But then I imagined a person being rolled in butter, and that's what came out of my mouth.
That's what we call a Freudian slip.
All right, Professor Trevor, let's get these in the oven. Crescent kick. Oh, look at that. That's lovely.
Okay.
These are looking good, man.
Oh, you can hear the sizzle.
It takes every ounce of restraint that I have, which is about 1 ounce, to not just tear into this immediately.
I know, right?
God, I want it so bad. It's literally, it's all the calories of like 4 Olive Garden breadsticks in 1 bread log. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna dust it with a little bit more particulate matter. Welcome to Olive Garden. When you're here, you're friends.
What is a Calabrian chili? Like, what makes this special?
Calabrian chili, they're chilies that are grown in Calabria. They're really good. Just pop one out and try one. They're not hot. They're pretty hot.
You lied to me.
So I'm just gonna do a nice little palm heel strike on the garlic. And then we're gonna crush that up. Trevor, compose yourself. You're on a cooking show.
Why'd you lie to me?
And so I didn't think you'd do it. It's gonna mince this garlic up Goodfellas style.
You know I trust you, Josh.
I'm sorry that I abused your trust.
Why would you do that to me?
I don't know. Should I eat one?
Yes. It's quick. It hits you quick. It's over now.
That's good. So these are salted.
Okay.
And they're soaked in oil.
Okay, Mr. Alpha Male, let me just eat a pepper and not react to seem like Trevor's
I,
little
from a
cutie.
young age, learned that pain tolerance and masculinity go hand in hand, and all I wanted was my dad to be proud of me, so now I don't show any emotion.
Are you good?
What?
Do you want to talk?
No, I'm fine. All right, so we're gonna take a lot of these Calabrian chilies and we're gonna start chopping them up and then get those in the oil as well. I don't think Olive Garden still does these commercials, but they're old commercials. They were like, we train our chefs in Tuscany at our cooking school. And they like just showed this weird B-roll of Italy. And it was just like, I feel like someone's gonna fact check this claim, and then someone fact checked it and they was like, yeah, no, they don't. And they pulled those commercials. All right, so we're gonna add all the Calabrian chilies right into that pot.
Fun fact, when I was in high school, I wanted to move to Italy and study how to cure meat. I like really wanted to go learn how to cure meat and then open up a sandwich shop.
I would love to do that with you.
You want to go with me?
Yeah, that's honestly,
yeah.
There's that old question, right? Like in Office Space, if you had, $1 million, money was no object, what would you do with your time? I would learn how to cure meats. Actually, no, I had this idea the other day. What I want to do is start raising pigs, but I want to feed them weird diets. Because in Spain, they have the pigs that only eat hazelnuts, so they kind of taste like hazelnuts.
Yeah.
I want to take like a pig and only feed them Olive Garden breadsticks, and then like see if they taste like Olive Garden breadsticks.
I think they would.
That sounds kind of monstrous, like Dr. Moreau stuff. But I don't know, I want to do it.
It's for science.
It's for science. Okay, so we have all the Calabrian chilies are infusing into that oil. But this thing was a little bit tangy, a little bit sweet. So I'm gonna hit it with some Prosecco vinegar and then a little bit of sugar. And so the sugar should help tighten the sauce up a bit.
Is this just fancy vinegar?
Yes,
What makes it fancy?
it's got Prosecco in it.
What is Prosecco?
Prosecco is the Italian version of champagne and also my preferred aperitif to drink before I eat my
wait.
Olive Garden meal.
I bet.
You go to Olive Garden for happy hour, drink some 6-hour Prosecco, that's a good time.
Can you take me to Olive Garden for my 21st birthday?
Oh my God, Trevor. I want your first legal drink when you turn 21 to be a tiramisu martini at the Olive Garden. That's the experience that I never had. I had some stupid craft cocktail at a fancy restaurant that my brother took me to for my 21st.
No, that's
no,
lame.
tiramisu-tini. That's what we're drinking. It's basically vodka, milk, and Hershey syrup, but it's delicious.
That sounds great.
Do a nice little fine dice on this basil. Toss some of that
Man.
basilica in there. This is looking like a sauce. No, wait, it needs one more thing. I'm just gonna wing in some butter in there.
Yeah.
You know buffalo sauce. Buffalo sauce is vinegar and butter and chilies.
Yeah.
We're doing vinegar, butter, and chilies
Is that
in
what
this.
buffalo sauce is?
Yes, that's what buffalo sauce.
Wait, so we're
Didn't you
making-
make a recipe for buffalo sauce on
No,
the
I just
show?
used Frank's Red Hot. Come on.
You see, the sugar is actually like kind of starting to caramelize. Now we have to do our what?
Chores.
Taxes. Oh God, I actually have to do my taxes. Oh God. So we're gonna start by making a classic roux, right? That's just butter and flour. I think what they did is they just blended gorgonzola into their Alfredo sauce. Now that I'm realizing that, we probably should have just gotten Alfredo sauce from Olive Garden. So we're gonna let the butter melt, and then we're gonna add our flour to that.
Fun fact, the first job I ever had was working at an Italian restaurant. It was owned by an Italian man, like some of the best Italian food I've ever had. Great times with Chef Davide in the kitchen. I'd like walk into the kitchen juggling lemons, and then you just kind of look at me and be like, the you doing?
I would watch an entire just sitcom of you and Chef Davide. We got our cream sauce made. We gotta chop up some cheese.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna start mashing up some gorgonzola cheese. This is like a nice mild and creamy blue cheese. Wanna try some?
No, I don't actually.
I'm gonna dump in some Parmesan too, because might as well. Give that a try.
Okay. Oh, that's lovely.
It's gonna be so good on the chicken sandwich.
Splendid.
What a splendid sauce for a chicken sandwich. Let's make this damn sandwich. All right, Trevor, we got all the components for our spicy Calabrian chicken sandwich we're bringing back from the past. So you're gonna slice those two breadstick buns in half. And then we're gonna lather up the griddle.
You mean to lather the griddle or lather the loaf?
Trevor, you lather anything you wanna lather. Don't let me tell you how to tell.
Okay.
This is the chicken Parmesan fillets from Olive Garden without the sauce and the cheese. And I'm not gonna lie, without the sauce and the cheese, it leaves a little bit to be desired. But you don't go to Olive Garden for the food. You go to Olive Garden for the experience. You know what I'm
What is
saying?
the Olive Garden experience?
Oh, Trevor, the Olive Garden experience. One, when you're there, your family. Two, like, there are these certain little Olive Garden rituals. The server comes by and they like toss the salad. They ask you, do you want your salad tossed? And you go, yeah, I want my salad tossed. I'll pay extra for that. And then they come by with just this giant hand cranked cheese machine.
Yeah.
But the game is to see how long you can go without telling them that that's enough cheese, because they'll just keep cranking it until the cheese is literally like 3 feet high. You feel like you've won something when you go to Olive Garden.
Okay.
You know, like you literally feel like you're part of this lottery system. They're like, we have chosen you. You only have to pay $13 and you just get this entire bounty. Like there's something really cool and old school about that.
I guess I'm going on my 21st.
And it does, yo, you're going. The price racks up once you start drinking all those tiramisu-tinis.
Oh, yeah.
Because the problem is once you get one tiramisu-tini in you, all you want to do is drink more tiramisu-tinis.
Oh, I see.
Dude, look at these sauced up chickens.
Wow.
Look at that.
Man. That looks so good.
All that glaze getting in there. Before, kind of sad, a little bit tired.
Kinda sad.
After, look at that.
It's Italian.
It's Italian. So this is our very authentico Italian Calabrian chili sauce that I'm now using a chicken fillet to drizzle over the other chicken fillets.
That's
Mm,
big
typical
brain.
Italian
That's
special.
galaxy brain. What are we gonna do with the extra sauce?
I think I'm just gonna do this, right?
Yeah, why not?
What do we lose out on? All right, I think those buns are good. You wanna pull them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's a perfectly
Yeah, I like
sized
what's
chicken.
happening here.
I'm so happy.
So you're gonna take some of that gorgonzola cream, and that's just gonna go right on top. Trevor, I like what's happening here.
I'm so excited about this. I feel like I'm at the Olive Garden right now.
Oh my God, if you were at the Olive Garden right now, you'd know it, man. All right, we're gonna take some fresh gorgonzola. That's going right on top. Trevor, crown it. Yep. There's your Olive Garden spicy Calabrian chicken sandwich. Oh, wait. Oh. What are we doing?
Yeah,
What are we doing here if we're not doing
Oh.
this? You're gonna wanna get a river of that just butter oil mixture dripping down.
I can't wait to put this in my mouth.
There is your Olive Garden spicy Calabrian chicken sandwich. This is now back from the past.
Currently right now.
In this moment.
Back from the, it was in the past, it's now back from the past.
The future.
Here with us in the present.
Let's eat this sandwich. Trevor, I'm sorry I can't give you the full Olive Garden experience, but I still want to make you feel like family. So I got a nice beverage that both of us can enjoy. Now this is alcohol-removed white Zinfandel, and so I'm gonna go ahead and pour it.
Fancy.
Olive Garden. What you have here
Wow.
today is free alcohol-removed wine.
Okay.
Taste.
That'll do. Yeah, that's good.
Beautiful. Before we enjoy, we must toss the salad ceremoniously. This is
Don't get it in my white Zinfandel, Josh.
This is 2 portions of to-go salad, by the way. At the Olive Garden, they have the salad in a giant bowl of ice, and they spin it and toss it. So spin the bowl. Spin the bowl for me, dude.
I just laughed in my
Spin
glass.
it. You gotta spin it. That's how the Olive Garden does it. They got a thing of ice. This has been sweating at room
I
temp.
have white Zinfandel all over my face.
Beautiful. Now the feast may commence. Ah, wait. Not only do you get a breadstick bun, Trevor, you get breadsticks to go with your breadstick bun. So here, the key at the Olive Garden, you always gotta order a side of sauce, dip the breadstick in. Let us cheers to when you're here, your family. I gotta wash it down with a slug of wine. Chin chin!
This is already the best dining experience I've ever had, and we haven't even gotten to the sandwich.
Wait, let it build up. This is grape juice, bro. It doesn't matter that you're not eating any of it. You eat a single bite of salad. Oh wow. I got the crispest iceberg. Let's get into this breadstick. This is hefty, dude.
It's like 4 pounds.
Hefty sandwich. It's the bun.
Yeah.
The salt and garlic particles are the first thing that hits your palate. It presses the garlic against the roof of your mouth and forces your entire body to take it in.
This is actually so good.
I love everything about this. Honestly,
Yeah.
they really tried to do something different and hop on a cultural moment of the spicy chicken sandwich. They did a really good job. The breadstick buns
Yeah.
are really good. I think the world is ready. I think when Olive Garden opens back up to the world, they need to do it with the Calabrian chili chicken sandwich. I think
Yeah.
this is their spokesperson sandwich. Olive Garden, Get on board. You gotta bring this back from the past. Come on, do it for me. Do it for Trevor.
Please.
And if you think Olive Garden should bring this back, let them know by tweeting at Olive Garden with hashtag past food. Thank you so much for joining us in the Mythical Kitchen. We got new episodes of Past Food every Tuesday, new recipes every Thursday.
And don't forget to check out A Hot Dog is a Sandwich every Wednesday, wherever you get your podcasts.
And as always, hit us up on Instagram at Mythical Kitchen with pictures of your mythical dishes. Bye-bye. Get as messy as you want in your kitchen when you have the Mythical Kitchen Towel. Available now at mythical.com.